Tune in to Booze and the Dudes podcast now on iTunes and Spotify, or I'll fucking kill you.
It's time for the Booze and the Dudes podcast.
Featuring SG,
What up, peeps?
Dick Sassy,
You better believe it, ladies.
DK Murphy.
I didn't go boxing today.
We'll get into that. Special guest, the Gooch,
What's going on?
and your host, Chuck Max. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are here.
I'm hoping the children of all ages are the ones that are biggest.
This is actually
young ones,
dude,
toddlers and shit.
biggest
Toddlers are great.
our demographic is 99% male,
Whoa, awesome.
within 18
That makes
to
sense, though. Yeah.
38.
Okay, I'm going to throw in transgender male in that category. There's got to be some women who want to be men who like us. Because there's no
Only
way.
those, though. Only
there's
those.
no way there's no transgenders who don't like us. There's no,
No.
way.
I mean, my wife listened to it, but she don't like it.
But we do have a special
Tune in.
guest. We do have a special guest on the show. Give it up, Mr. The Gooch himself, ladies and gentlemen. Roger, everybody.
What's going on?
Rahulio.
It's good to be here.
It's good. It's good to be here. Thank you very much. But yeah, Roger took care of us. We are sipping on a little horchata, a little Jamaica. But Johnny Martin's not here today, so like I said,
I was going to dress like in things.
I didn't even notice.
In black, I don't know what black people wear. I was going to dress up because that's what Raul does. But he wasn't here, so I didn't know what to put on.
we just lost the sponsor.
No, but just kind of thinking it's kind of true, though.
We just lost Fubu, Rich.
We just lost Fubu, Rich.
Sean John's not calling you back.
Yeah. Fuck.
Hey, DK, why are you still tugging on that
Wiener.
floss of mine?
That wiener.
I don't know.
It has my DNA on it, dude.
Really?
But no, seriously though. But like I said, we knew the Gooch here from our high school when we used to, or not, in high school. Obviously, since high school, we've known each other for a long time, and we actually did wrestling together. And what was your wrestling? Was it the Gooch in wrestling?
No, it was a couple different things, but I think the gimmick that I had the most was in a tag team. I was USA Uriah Stephen Andrews, and then my tag team partner Matt. I forgot what his name was.
And so did we all.
It's like John.
Yeah,
Paul. It's like
John Paul.
It's like Shawn
Jean Claude
Michaels.
Van Damme II.
It's like Shawn Michaels and that other guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, Marty.
Jean-Paul
Marty, isn't he a murderer now?
He is. Yeah, I heard about that. Marty Jannetty. Yeah, he was suspected.
No, that was bullshit.
No,
Oh, it's bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
No, it turned out like he admitted it, but it was all bullshit. Like they looked into
Hold
it.
on here. Let
Hold
me
on.
tell you guys
Let's
something.
Let's go real quick to the podcast about wrestling.
Yeah.
Marty Jannetty admitted to murdering a drug dealer when he was 13 years old. But the statute of limitations.
But people looked into it and it was also bogus. Bogus.
Okay.
Come on, Monster Squad reference.
I think I'm thinking of a different.
You don't like my Monster Squad reference. You're an asshole. So are you for not getting it.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
And anybody listening who doesn't get my... I'm just going to leave this
So
shit.
no, but like I said,
on
we
TV.
knew him since high school, and it started like I know how I got into it. Obviously, I heard Jeff had a ring, and I want to say it was who got me into it though. I think it was Shane. Shane Alexander, or not Shane Alexander, but it was.
Wow, how about we just stay with Shane?
But it was just Shane.
That little Mexican kid?
But the little Mexican kid, Shane.
His sister
He
was
got me
cute.
into it. Yeah, his sister was a slut.
Hey, you say
Well,
that.
what
She
was
was a
his
nice
name?
girl to
It
me,
was
dude. She was
Shane
awesome.
Slate.
I liked her a lot.
Yeah.
She was great.
She was a nice
That was
girl.
wrestling name.
She was, dude. I never knew
should
anything
know
about her.
because he's like exclusively the only person that I wrestled because we were the same height. Everyone else was taller than us. It was like every show is either it was a tag team match with I think like Arbery and Abel or Maddox SoCal,
Yeah.
which I have to apologize to pretty soon.
Why?
I'll tell you guys. It was either us in a tag team or if it was like any singles match, it was always me and Shane because we were the same height.
That's funny.
Jeez.
Why did they get you with Kid Chronic and shit? He was a little too.
Yeah, dude, Kid Chronic. We all wanted to
Or
fight
what was
Kid
the other dude?
Chronic.
The guy that sucked. That everybody hated. What was his name?
Marcus Impact,
There we go.
bro.
He was kind of small.
Yeah, Marcus
Yeah, I had a
Impact.
few matches with Marcus Impact.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was whatever.
Yeah, but anyways, how did you get into it?
Because you were early.
Yeah, you were early on. You're original.
Yeah, this was before I got in. Before Jeff got the ring, and it was just
backyard shit back then.
Yeah, it was like straight backyard. We were just wrestling on mattresses, and we would sometimes go to parks and just like set up mattresses. No ropes. We were just
just fucking around.
Just fucking around. But we'd have 20 people show up. Some shows. I passed by a park that I lived near that we did shows, and I just kind of remember, we did a show here once, or I'll pass by a school where we did a show, and I always say, we did a show there.
Yeah,
just
it's
on
crazy.
mattresses. I think Abel's house a couple times we had shows, but I was in band with Jeff. We were in marching band, and he was the band leader. So I hung around with Jeff, and
Of course, he was the band leader.
Yeah. And
first one to raise his hand when it was off.
Yeah. I'll blow that flute.
But I mean, to be fair, it was his last year, and it's a it's a big deal to be band leader. But I was just hanging out with him, and then we were all into wrestling. We lived like a block away from each other, so we would just always go to each other's houses, watch wrestling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shane, and then he's like, let's just start doing shows. Fuck around, start doing shows. And that's when we
How old were you guys back then? Like 14, 15, right?
15, 16, somewhere around there. Yeah, and then he's a year older than me, so I think I was a sophomore, he was a junior, and then we would just start doing that. And then after he graduated, that's when he got the ring, and that's when you guys came in, and it was pretty dope.
Honey, he got the ring, but he's basically his dad gave him money for a car. Or it was like a wrestling ring, right?
It was like an ultimatum.
And he was like, easy choice.
He's like, a wrestling ring, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
remember
he's
that.
like, I can't wrestle dudes in a car.
He was still driving that blue Ford hatchback.
Yeah, he had a little thing for a while,
Yeah.
Trash can bowling, everybody.
He got mad at
yeah.
Jeff had the right mindset back then.
Yeah.
He's kind of dropped out, in my opinion, if Jeff was that kind of Jeff now, he'd mop the floor with fucking Uday over here.
Oh, yeah. He would definitely kick his ass.
But now he's lost that hunger. He ain't got the eye of the tiger anymore.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of had a shitty year besides COVID, supposedly.
And
Terrible.
He's in his late 30s, so let's
Hey, whoa, bro, so are we. What the fuck?
Well, you guys are in your early 30s.
No.
I'm right in the no. Really?
36.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be
37,
36 this year.
Yeah, we're all the same age. Do we all in the same grade?
45. 30.
43. About to be 37.
A little bit more in frame with Roger, dude. Yeah, so, thanks.
We can't see.
No, I'm talking with Joe.
I know, and he can't see.
I know. That's why I told him.
Fine. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, relax.
N-word.
Yeah, Edward. So that's the thing. Like I said, you knew him from high school.
Yeah.
Roger, he got a ring, and we remember me and Rich actually went together and we watched a training, and we were like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? Like, we looked at Jeff, and he was in sweatpants with a hole in his sweatpants, and you seen his little nutsack hanging out. No underwear. Then we seen Roger was beating somebody up in the ring, and then Marcus Impact was just walking around with tea.
Yeah, they're
And I was like, what the
dope,
fuck
doing
is
circles.
this, dude? Seriously, they were like, what's going on here? I said, Rich, did we get into something that
You're like, are they all drug addicts? And
Yeah, I said that. I think they're all drug addicts.
As Chuck asked that, Joe's brother and his friend come out from the back room smoking weed.
Yeah.
We look over at Marcus.
That's right.
And T were gonna do dope in the corner, and we're like, and Chuck's like, I think we made a bad decision.
It was kind of like the moment when Kurt Angle went to fucking ECW and he seen Sandman get nailed on the cross.
Yeah.
He's like, I think I made a mistake.
What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
But it was like I said, it was a lot of fun. And what we did was we do wrestling shows in the backyard. SG was the cameraman at the time, and we all had fun doing it. And then at the end of the day, we would ask for donations after every event, and then go watch the videotape and eat pizza from Bobo's.
Yeah, from the money that was donated, pretty much.
We would go back to Jeff's house, watch the video, or we would go to the Rose and Rings on the north end, just sit at their tables.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was enough, dude. That was enough.
If only Uday can open his heart and see and remember that, Jeff. Maybe he would let some of it go.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you not see? I'll touch up on that. Did you not see his? It wasn't an apology video, but it was coming to terms video that he put on Facebook.
You
what the
were nice
fuck,
about
man?
it, right? No. I said, you know, Jeff as a person is a nice guy, but he's not a good friend.
Oh, I do know that. I just heard that speech from another guy like last week or
I'm stealing my shit.
No, I heard another guy.
He's all great minds think alike,
I heard
motherfucker.
another guy's name who I won't mention, but he told my brother that straight up. He goes, you know what? I don't think you're a bad person. He goes, but you're a horrible friend. He goes,
Jeez.
you never contact me. You never talk to me. And then he's talking. This is my brother talking shit about me. He goes, but your brother's there every time I need him. Man. He's like, bro. He goes, you weren't there for shit.
Damn. You were never there for me,
That's what
homie.
you get for talking shit behind my back, dude. Is that someone else corrected you? And he's like, oh, man, look like a dildo.
I just wanted to like end it since we, you know, I called him out and he said no, so I'm kind of like, He's like he tried to, you know, talk to you, and I was gonna actually put up that video where you know we showed what he'd said, but then it's like, you know what, I don't even care anymore.
What do we?
It was more like like I said, it was fun. DK was all into it. He was all into it. Okay,
all were.
And we were all into it, but not as much as DK. Like DK was like,
Well, that was
he was like booze and the dudes, booze
the fucking
mania,
spark. Yeah, he was
and we
smart.
didn't announce it quite yet because I didn't release that podcast. But I was like, fuck, dude, like I really want to make this happen. So I was supposed to fight your brother,
Yeah.
and he bitched out, and I was like, fuck. And then so I get this text, hey,
He didn't bitch out.
do you wanna fight Chuck? And I said, what? Joe wants to fight me? I was like, I'm thinking like, because he said friendly fight. Yeah. So what do you mean by friendly fight?
Well, it's like when we were all deciding, like, well, hey, why don't we all, you know, kind of fight each other? And you were like, would you fight Jesse? And I'm kind of like, well, you know, what's more interesting is you and I are kind of closer in weight.
So you want to straight up do a boxing match against me?
Yeah.
Okay, you know I'm not gonna go easy.
Well,
Scary.
fuck.
You didn't show up to boxing. So we noticed we did a boxing. We had a boxing training scheduled for 5 o'clock today, and guess who didn't show up? Right there, and right there. Yeah. So what happened? What was this? Why didn't you show up to the boxing training?
I had a lot of like little reasons that just kind of really drained my ass. Number one, I had that problem with my dick again this morning. So I woke up at 6 a.m.
What's the name of that problem again?
Yeah, you know the name too.
Artist Dickus.
Priapism.
Priapism. Yeah, I asked my wife about it. She was like, "In his dick, he has that?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's fucking crazy."
That's gonna be my superhero name.
Yeah, dude, it's not normal.
That's a superpower.
That's not
I'm just gonna be hard the whole time. I'm like, hit me, hit me. No one's gonna be able to hit me. Like, he's all drain this. Yeah. I am Priapism.
Yeah, that's great, guys.
Thanks, man.
It is. It's pretty crazy.
He thinks all depressed.
You guys haven't seen a picture of his dick. It's pretty crazy when it's like that.
So I've been tired like all day. Then on top of that, I remembered, oh shoot, I really don't have anything proper to wear as far as like to work out in. I don't have any sweats. I don't have any comfortable shoes. All I have is my work boots.
Did you even buy gloves?
No, see, I totally forgot. And then what I was gonna wear, I left at my house, so I had to go back to my apartment and go get it. And I was like, fuck.
It was only a week out that I told you this.
Well, now, no. Well,
So you gonna be here next week? That's what matters. Forget about what he's saying. You gonna be here next week?
yeah, I'll be here next.
Done. Done.
Done.
Hey, but also I get off at 5:30. I'm sorry, 5 o'clock. So don't be like,
Oh.
where is it?
I was surprised he was ready at 5. I said 5:30. He said 6. Like, yeah, we're actually getting ready around 5.
Take us through the training today, Jesse. How did it go?
I start work at 3 in the morning and get off at 12.
How did the training go today?
Cool. I mean, at one point we were fucking done. We gassed each
Yeah.
other out. Like
Exactly,
we did a
dude.
whole fucking thing of like,
We weren't here. For all we know, you guys were like had
Oh,
the
no, I'm
gayest,
telling you, I
hardest
gassed
sex ever.
oh nah, dude.
Hey, Joe and Richard ain't gonna be here. You know what that means, right, Jesse? And you're like, oh, that means Chuck.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, that's why his wife's
motherfucker.
mad.
You
That's
better
why
not
his
talk,
wife left,
motherfucker.
dude.
Because
Long
at least
story
Joe
short.
didn't say anything. He just said I would be there, and he didn't show up. You said I was playing with the little guy, and I hurt my fucking pinky.
I did. It's all
And
crooked.
you're like,
It's
I'm
crooked.
like, wait.
I fractured my pinky. Fuck this guy. Look, my life right now is welding. My hands are my life. So I can't really risk my hands. So anybody listen to Big Bucks? Don't listen
can't
to
risk
this
my
guy.
hands.
Don't listen to Big Bucks. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
These fragile tools.
Fucking
guys.
George Costanza over here.
Exactly. You guys
Soon.
understand. Anybody listening is not going to think I'm a bitch. They're going to think that man is smart. He's not going to risk his career.
Not one.
The thing is, I still want to do this event. I have the
I don't think it's gonna
Prestige
happen.
Film Festival
I don't think it's gonna happen.
that I'm definitely gonna do, but I want to still do this event. But like, I don't know what kind. Like I said, obviously, you know, going today, and I went hard. Like, ask SG how fucking hard. You know, we went hard, dude. And the thing is like, fucking 3 minutes of fighting. Like, my heart's fucking beating out of my chest.
We did
2 minutes.
What were you guys
beating.
doing?
And it's
Just
been 2
sparring?
hours.
Or
More like he's going for blocking. I was just throwing constantly. But yeah, those 2 minutes, dude, just ate shit. I was like,
When
fucking
he,
done.
when he says beating, he means like
Yeah, dude, I was
Cops at the
fucking.
door hitting.
I was hitting those fucking mitts hard, and just like fuck, man. Like we were all like we were both fucking exhausted
Yeah, I was
after
just
every
gassed
fucking.
out.
We're
it
gassed,
wasn't,
dude.
It wasn't like my hands, like, oh shit, he hurt me. No, it was more of like fucking just constantly moving around. We weren't just standing still. We're fucking moving and shit.
And even
then we're
Brandon
also
came
teaching
out,
his
too.
boy, did his boy learned a lot. So I mean, he got
That's
some
it.
basics going.
So what you been up to, Gooch? You doing? I mean, you doing anything besides obviously working all the time too? So
just working. Finishing up this last semester.
you're still in school?
Well, I went back. I didn't go to school for.
Yeah,
like
Chuck doesn't understand that
12
you can
years.
stop and then go back.
Yeah, because Jesse went to like 19 years of school.
He's been
and he
like 20
just got
years.
an associate's.
at least 21 years.
At least 21 years.
Hey, at least you finished. You know, right?
I never went that long.
Whatever dog years are is how long he went.
Yeah, no, I about maybe 3-4 years ago, I just kind of decided I didn't want to be in the restaurant business anymore. So I was like, what do I want to do? And then
Does Rosa know this?
no. Well, actually, no, they do. They do.
Yeah, because they know you have school.
Roger?
No, they do. I didn't.
Roger?
When I decided to go back, I didn't tell anybody because I was like, I want to see if I can do this because it's been 12 years.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and so I want to see like if I can do this just on my own.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anybody. I told like my family and stuff like that, but it just sounds weird. Like just sounds weird. But I didn't tell anybody. Like I didn't tell work. I didn't tell anybody there. And I was like, I want to see if I do it on my own. First semester, straight A's. I was like, this is dope. I want to keep going. And then I found what I want to do is
Yeah, at college. You find
Amen.
yeah, you can do anything through God. Jot that down.
Science number one.
Thank you, God.
Yeah. Oh, I did it the wrong hand. Fuck, I'm terrible. No, what I found, what I really wanted to do is go into the medical field. I wanted to do nursing. I'm not smart enough for medical school, so just do the next best thing.
Real quick, you ready to fucking drain this dude's dick next time when you're a nurse?
If they pay me for
It's gonna
it,
happen,
yeah,
dude.
sure.
Yeah.
Dude, if I looked up and I saw you as my nurse, I would run.
Yeah.
Right into his arms and let him drain your dick.
Yeah, and by run he means skip funnily with a really slow walk.
Yeah. No, I found nursing. I want to go to the medical field. It kind of just sort of fell in my lap. Not to get into too many details, but my mom ended up getting sick. She's fine now.
Good.
Good to hear, dude.
So it was just kind of sitting in hospital, not really, I was 33 at the time, and talking to one of the male nurses there, Nurse Steve Lomelinda, big ups. He just kind of was like asking.
Got OnlyFans, everybody, look him up.
Right? Yeah, just talking to him, and he, similar situation, early 30s, working in a restaurant, working in his family restaurant, and he said, no, fuck all this shit, and I want to do something else. So I was like, cool.
So, not to delve too personally, but it is personal. Was it a feeling of like hopelessness or helplessness? Like, I want to do more for my mom, but I can't because I'm not a nurse, that made you want to pursue being a nurse? Or was it just because you're like, I want to be able to help anybody and everybody at any time?
Yeah, it was a lot of that, and it was because I like helping people. I kind of feel bad because I haven't talked to a lot of you guys in a long time. But if you were to call me like a week ago, and be like, hey, I need help, you'd be like, yeah, I'm there, because I like helping people. And it was really just because like sitting in that hospital, just see my mom laying there. It was kind of like put like a timeline on there that wasn't there like the week before or like the day before. So it was kind of like, shit, so if this goes south, I have nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, we just moved into this house. We all bought a house together. We just moved into this house. If she doesn't make it, then we basically lose everything.
Yeah, start over and shit.
Yeah. So I was like, I need to do something else. You know, I'm making okay. I'm making pretty good money at the restaurant. I've been there for a long time, making pretty good money. But it was kind of like I don't have anything beyond that. So let's do something else.
It's like another feather in your cap. Just like, like I said, I did the car business for so long, and I was like, I'm making good money, but I'm like working my fucking ass off. Where like I'm not going home at 5 o'clock, or I'm working till 9 o'clock, and I'm working on holidays. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, I have to do something different. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do this for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was kind of, it honestly, like, the company I work for, it's a great place. You guys eat there.
Love that place.
Enjoy it. It's fucking amazing.
Great food.
Yeah, and I don't want to say the name of it.
Yeah.
It's like kind of, promoting, and then they'll probably get upset. But it's a great place to work for. It's a small family business. They treat me very well. They're very fair. I make pretty good money, and like it was family. But I just got kind of caught up in the comfortability of it all.
Just being used to it. It's routine and shit.
Yeah.
Like in and out money.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, I mean, they start their minimum wage is like $15, but
That's not bad.
Hell no, dude. Fuck yeah, I work there.
Yeah, but it's a hard business. If anyone says that like, oh, you just work in fast food, it's not fucking blow me.
Well, you're
like,
dealing with people. That's the worst fucking part. Like
And-
the food
and,
part's easy.
Yeah, and this last year especially has just been very difficult. The people have just been very difficult.
It's crazy because like
Kind
you
of
can't laugh at
insulting,
them.
right?
Yeah,
To
you
call
can't.
that fast food when you got to
Yeah.
think things are prepped, more homemade. Like I do this shit in my own kitchen.
Yeah.
And then you go to like KFC or like that's fast food.
Yeah.
That's
Go to
for-
McDonald's.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, everything's
No, it's a
already
restaurant
made there.
for sure.
They got to heat it up.
Yeah, it's
but
like
that's fast food. But
To me,
we
I always
take
tell
pride
them.
in what
Yeah,
we
it's
do.
like, it's like, do you see a fucking
like
drive-through?
BBC said, more
Yeah.
of a restaurant up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's
It's
no
fast
drive-through here.
casual,
Something
I think
fast.
That's what
yeah.
we can call it. But people are like, "Oh, you work in fast food," so it's kind of like,
Yeah, I don't like that term for certain
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
yeah.
And that's so shitty because at the same time, if you work at Starbucks, you call yourself a fucking barista and shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You work at
That's
fucking
true.
Starbucks, dude. Shut the
I
fuck
call
up.
myself
iced tea.
Batista.
Yeah, but the whole idea of that, like, nah, I'm fucking.
I'm not a barista. I'm a Batista.
Yeah, he's having chonies making fucking coffees
With the fucking tattoo.
with a fucking tattoo on my belly button.
It says barista. And Elvish all the way around.
in Elvish.
That's the only way it's gonna look cool. Look at that. Right, look at
That's
that.
like fucking awesome.
You can't spell barista in English and make it look cool. It's got to be an Elvish, bro.
There's the B. Yeah. It just looks bad. Yeah.
No, but I hear you, dude. Like I said, you get bored, you get burnt sometimes too. You get absolutely burnt doing the same fucking thing. And that's where I found myself in the car business. I was getting burnt. Like I wasn't getting any better. I didn't think there was a spot above what I was doing that like I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's like,
just
I hear
retail,
you.
Right? How long were you there?
But I was in the car business for like 10 fucking
Bro,
years.
Chuck should have owned his own fucking car business by then.
Yeah.
I was in it for 10 years. And that's the thing, dude. Like I did all this, like a lot of spots in the car business, and I just got bored of it. Like,
Bro, I met a 75-year-old car salesman who told me, he goes, I wish I would have retired early.
yeah, dude.
He goes, because this is my life now. He goes, but you got, thanks, brother.
They're all getting heart attacks. Like they're so stressed out.
He wasn't. He was actually smoking pot.
Oh yeah, thank God.
No, this guy was cool. He's old people, but he was cool. And he was like, hey, if I had your guys' youth, he goes straight up. He goes, I'd stop selling cars right now. He said, you guys need to get into something better. He goes, because you guys, he goes, for me at my age, he goes, this is cool. I can retire doing this. He goes, but you guys in your age, you can't hit the car business like I did when I was young. He's like, it ain't the same monster that it used to be. I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about because I'm not his age. But by the looks of him,
And I wasn't in the car
with
business.
the looks of his suit,
You were in the car
and the
business.
looks of it, well, not like that. I wasn't deep like him. This guy was deep in the car business. Like I gave up because I didn't want to swim with the sharks. This guy was like, bro, I've been swimming with the sharks so long. Look at how nice my shit is. You'll never reach my status. Stop right now. I'm warning you. Just stop now. And I was like, oh. When he said shit like that, I was like, it haunted me. I was like, he's fucking right. And ever since then, I look at other young, like not all guys
Democrats?
make it. No, just people who are bad at
Democrats
selling,
don't work, dude.
bad at selling things, you know? And he's right. Most of the people don't have that. Like when they come up to someone like who has a bad car, they don't have that monster in them to say, I don't care if you're driving a bad car. I can put you in a good one even if you don't have the credit.
Exactly.
He goes, these guys ain't got the stomach anymore.
It's like, let me work for you.
Exactly. He's like, so things are changing because of the internet and so the digital era. Anyways, with all this bullshit aside, I'm trying to say, what is it you want to pursue in life? Like this new era that we're in? Like with me, I'm still sticking with something that's old school considered. I became a welder.
It was labor though. That's the
It's labor, but it's considered like.
But I mean, you're learning a trade, and that's very. And welding is a very coveted trade right now.
Yep.
You know, they're always looking for welders everywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
It's always work.
They are.
Yeah.
Always.
And that's not why, like nurses too. Like there's a huge nurse
especially
shortage,
right now.
especially with male nurses
Well, for
too.
me, that's the other field. If I wasn't doing welding, I would look into the whole taking care of people.
Yeah, like,
'Cause I've been doing that my whole life anyway.
I mean, this probably happened earlier, right? Before COVID, the whole thing of the revelation with you, like.
Oh yeah, this was like 2017.
But have you paid attention to it lately now? We're like, dude, a bunch of the nurses, like when I go to hospitals, because me and my wife, with our baby, the majority of those doctors and nurses there weren't even from here. They were from out of like LA or wherever else.
Yeah, they're offering,
And they'll pay you.
They're offering huge incentives for people for traveling
Just
nurses
to work.
and stuff like that. Yeah, just to nurse. They're offering huge signing bonuses too for new nurses.
Yeah, it's like the time to do it, dude.
They're kind of they're not rushing people through nursing
But they're
school and stuff like
fast-tracking
that.
it a
But
little,
they're but like Valley. They get 200 some applications every semester for new students. They
If
only
not
take
more,
40.
dude. Yeah, if not more.
Usually they only take 40.
And it's always
But
the
now
top
I think
ones,
they're taking a little bit more than that. You know?
They kind of have to because of demand.
Yeah.
Bring me back 100, take 20.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, in October I can apply, and you know they looks at me.
Well, if your heart's in the right place, I think you'll be a good nurse. You know, I think you will, dude.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
If you
Pursuing
know
it.
him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean Roger. I think Roger will be a good.
Oh, you
good
mean in
cat.
general?
I mean the general you.
Me and the
like,
Gooch.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody's listening, you're out there and you want to be a good person, you can be a good person.
Long story short, if you
Help
see
someone
this
out.
guy and he's the one going, hey, or hey, Mr. or Mrs. whatever the fuck your name is, fucking listen to him. He knows
Well,
what
I also don't want anybody who's listening to be disparaged or discouraged by anything that we've said. It's like it's never too late to get out there and change your life, make more money, do something you want to do.
start
True.
over.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, always. There's drug addicts all over that eventually clean
Well,
themselves
COVID's
up.
fucked a lot of people up. It's discouraged a lot of people. They're like, oh, I got a lot of things on my plate.
I think it's the
Things are
weed
fucked.
people though, man. Like, I don't know. To me, like, I trip when I hear people that like just give up. It's like, all right, cool, yeah, you got fucked. I get it, but I mean, you still gotta fucking get up, dude. Like,
I'm just trying to find a way to talk to that breed of people. I don't know. I'm got the language. He made it worse. He said they're fucking weak. I'm like, well, they tuned out right now.
To me, they are, dude. I don't know. It bothers me.
But
Is that the
some
fucking
people
language?
don't find that thing that they want to do. They don't find that that spark.
Yeah, what
of,
interests them
What do
or
you want to
something?
do? Or they just kind of make excuses of like, you know, if I try to do this, then this might happen, and it's like, why try and stuff like that. It's like, just fucking try.
Yeah.
You know, just do it.
But at least you did it in the subtle way of where you're like, I'm just gonna take a few classes, see how it works out.
Yeah.
Like you weren't like, nah, I'm gonna fuck it.
I
Because
wasn't
those are
gonna
the
go
people
all
that
in,
are, yeah,
and then-
those are the
and
people that are
then-
like, it got hard, dude. Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the first time I went to college, I did because I was going for radiology. Like I had a bunch of medical classes.
Oh,
Dude,
we
they
knew you
fucking
weren't going to make
suck.
that one.
I actually did really well.
Just to shit on you.
So well, he worked at Sandman. Wow.
Yeah. Fucking fuck my neck and my back. I don't need an X-ray.
Nah, dude, that shit's
Fuck
crazy.
You don't even need it.
You know, he promised a lot. Just kidding.
But yeah, like I know how hard it can be, like on the medical thing. Like that's why they always tell you, like, oh yeah, put half your classes on your major, which is medical, and the other half on like all your electives or something like that.
Oh yeah, I split up each
I didn't.
semester too.
This
I
is like
did,
right out of high school. I did like nothing but all fucking medical classes, like all four of them.
Nah, see, yeah, you have to kind of space it out because that's what I did. I did all like my prerequisites that I needed to do, all the boring shit like English, math, which I hated math. It's so dumb. But I still hate math.
I'm fine with it.
Sophomore geometry just haunts me still to this day. I failed it 3 times, by the way. And funny, you know who helped me with geometry?
Jeff.
His buddy Jeff. Yeah, Jeff.
His best friend.
I could see that. I was decent at geometry.
Jeff's
No,
not a
I
bad guy. Only DK hates him.
I hate him. He tutored me for a long time, and I remember one time we were in my house, and I was
He
doing a
tutored her,
problem.
his mom, and his mom too,
Yeah.
right? Teaching you guys shit.
Piano.
He
yeah.
tutored my mom all night long. I'm just kidding.
La, la,
Jeff's
la,
like,
la,
don't
la, la.
say it. Don't say it. That never happened.
Yeah,
So he's like, I learned how to treat a woman.
It happened. I fucking know it happened.
yeah.
Here, I walked in.
He was tutoring me one night, and
Hey, Yolanda.
Yolanda, big ups.
Hi, John.
She's little again now.
Oh, that's not what I bet. But Jeff, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my watch. Jeff was tutoring me one night in my house, and I was doing a problem. I was doing it right. Then he just slaps the shit out of me, and he's like, "Why are you doing it that way?" I was like, "What? I'm doing it right. Like, why are you booing me? I'm right," kind of thing. And he's like, "No, this is how you do it, and this is the easy way to do it." And I never forgot that. I was like, I was like, Jeff's gonna be a teacher and just start slapping kids. It's like, why are you doing it this way? Why are you doing it that way?
Joe, what would you have done if he slapped the shit out of you?
I want to say it. I was gonna be like a sexually slap. Except for the girls, they got.
He might have it. He fucking might have it in
For
him.
the girls, they got a wet one.
Then or now. Then or now.
He had it then. The old Jeff Stone would have beat DK Murphy.
Oh, for sure.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
He would have taken him downtown to Funky Town.
I don't know, man.
We need the old Stone Cold.
That's when DK was like thin. He could have moved her up more.
Oh, but this DK now will fucking take that dude to the back of
This
his
DK
chest.
now, once like will just lay like he'll
Oh,
drop you.
this DK
Get on
now.
top of you.
Oh.
The DK now will fucking take Jeff whatever the vibrator stone.
And then as soon as he's done, he'll rub his diseased dick.
The
on
anal
his
eater.
face. I'd be like, "That's
The anal
smell,
dryer
man."
stone. What'd you call him?
Anal eater.
No, it was the anal heater.
Vagina dryer.
The vagina dryer.
That's so funny.
That is a fucking hilarious, dude.
That guy was just so embarrassing to be around chicks. I mean,
Yeah, he was.
you know,
Vagina dryer.
I had more than one time, girls would like, be hanging out with us and they look at me like, why do you hang out with this guy? And I'd start to go, I don't know.
I got low self-esteem.
Fucking no. I mean, he's got a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Roger.
Yes.
Gooch. Remember when we were at my house and it was in the jacuzzi and there was a girl in the jacuzzi? Like it was just me, you, Jeff, and Eva at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? Was that you?
Do you remember
It had to be you.
Do you remember one of the many times with Eva?
I remember a jacuzzi scenario, but I don't.
Real
think
quick,
it's
while
this
he's
one.
remembering this,
remember watching
everybody.
it
This is
on the
also the
phone.
Roger that DK talked to that story about earlier with the three-way thing with the girls. That's the same guy.
Oh, yeah.
What? No. What? All right,
Okay,
I'll
do
see
you
guys later. I'll
do
see
you
you
remember
guys
the
later.
time when we stole his car at the Denny's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was the funniest fucking time.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know the story,
I remember. I
It's the
remember
greatest
scenario,
story.
but just tell me the story.
okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story. So basically, what happened was, we're all enjoying dinner at Denny's, and it was dinner time. It was at night. Wow. We're having a good time. So Richard would have crackers because he couldn't afford Phil. So he would say that what would you get? The Zestas. The Zesta crackers.
With the side of ranch.
With this, and then the cherry shots.
water, because they always advertise it as sparkling water.
And then the
sparkling
remember,
water.
but remember,
with a wedge of lemon.
but remember exactly. But remember, the water had cherry shots in it. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
wait, is that free right now? Let me get a cherry shot.
Yeah.
So Richard would
Shoot
get
away.
Richard would get a cherry shot in his water with a lemon wedge, Zesta crackers,
Dude, I bet you that shit tasted bomb too.
and a fucking side of ranch.
turns out I was a wave of the future, because that's all vegans.
yeah,
eat
that's
now.
all everybody drinks now, dude.
So
Flavored water.
we would go here because Jeff's dad worked at, rest in peace. Jeff's dad worked at the Denny's, and so we would go there sometimes. So basically, we would go there and we were having dinner, and
John's
so we
floating
go
on the table right now.
right. We go to the car, and we open up the car, and it's all of us, and he's like, "Fuck, I locked my keys in my car," and we're like, "Fuck, dude." You locked your keys in your car? What the fuck are we gonna do? And he goes, all right, I'm gonna get a ride right now, and I'm gonna go get the set of seats. Yeah, just watch the car. I'm gonna go get the extra set of keys. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
So I was like, so I'm fucking around with the
all
car.
coming back.
Right. I'm fucking around with the car, and I'm like fucking like MacGyver, right? With my keys, and I'm like, and it went,
You had your house keys.
I had my house keys,
And it popped.
and the fucking thing popped.
did.
And you said, oh shit.
I was laughing because I
You were
said,
fucking-
"Oh fuck,
You're
I
all,
said,
"We are
"No
doing
way."
this."
dude." Our faces lit up like it was Christmas.
Exactly, dude. And I said, what should we do?
Real quick, was this before or after we were supposed to steal his car from Baker's?
This was before.
Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna.
This
do
was way
that.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna break a glass next to your
Yeah,
car.
I know. I remember that story. But like I said, and I said, fuck, dude, let's steal his car, and we're gonna put it around the corner, and it's real dark
just
outside,
leave it there.
and we're just gonna fucking come out like it was stolen.
Like, yeah, we just went inside to grab some food real quick.
So we do that. We park his car around the corner because obviously we have the keys. We all go inside Denny's, and we're just laughing like little schoolgirls, like outside of the window. We're all waiting for Jeff. We're all right. We're all, I can't wait till he shows up, right? So he shows up, and we get out of the restaurant the same time he gets out of the car. He's like, guys, where's my car? And I said, dude, what do you mean? What do you mean? Where's your car? You didn't get into it right now? He's like, no, guys, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
Where's my fucking
He
car?
was between complete rage and crying.
So at this point, I think Roger was like feeling like, man, I think we should just tell him because he's really upset, right?
Oh,
Because
and
I
Ricky was
already
already
know,
laughing.
I already know at this point because this is the second time that I've like been in a situation where we've messed with this car. The first time was in high school.
Everybody's best friend, that guy, Joe.
We were in high school and he was driving that blue hatchback thing.
Yeah.
And we just decided let's try to move it. Like let's just lift up the back of the car and just like move it like so it's taking up 2 spots. And so we did. Like there's like 4 of us. We just moved his car. He comes out. He was so fucking pissed. He was so fucking
Dude.
mad. And he was just supposed to take all of us home. And he's like, "Fuck all of you. I'm out."
That's exactly
That's
so.
crazy, dude.
We did that, and then we're like, dude, like me and Rich are not cracking, and Roger, they're just keeping quiet.
You know what the big problem was Ricky turning beet red like a tomato. Like
Yeah.
he had a dirty little secret and he was trying not to laugh. He was giving us away.
Yeah, he was giving us away, so we finally just start
He
laughing.
would have lasted. his
I
POW.
could help it. Ricky looked
But
so
we went,
funny.
dude. We made him search for it.
Yeah.
We made him search for it like a good
Where was he
15
gonna
minutes.
look? It's either gone or there.
No, we were just like, we don't know.
That's
we
not even the idea.
we
of
don't
him
know.
Like, I'm gonna
He
keep
thought
looking.
that
He's like
maybe
this.
we hit it around the corner and he was like,
And we said, all right, dude. Here it is, right? And he's all, fuck you guys, right? He said, fuck you guys. I said, well, we need a ride. So he said, all right. So we get in the car, and he's like, don't slam my fucking door. I'm all, fuck you.
Yeah.
And he didn't talk to us for like 2 years. I swear to God, he didn't talk to us for like 2 fucking years. Do you remember that?
yeah,
He didn't talk to us for like 2 years.
crazy. Well, me and him had already had that
Because he
problem.
went on that,
Where
remember he
threat-
went on that top ramen diet.
He also went on that like crazy kick.
Excuse
before
me,
The other house. He was like,
top
I'm not giving
ramen
you a
diet.
ride. I was like, bro, I don't
Explain.
give
He
a
had-
fuck. I go,
he had
"If you
one
don't give
top
me
ramen
ride,
a day.
I'm never gonna wrestle
You
with
do realize
again."
that on the back of the top ramen, it tells you in serving sizes there's 3 in that bag. So times that 30% of fucking sodium.
Whatever
to
you-
like,
I know.
It's the dumbest fucking
I'm
diet
just-
possible.
I know.
That's hilarious.
I know. But
Eat
that's what he said he
potatoes or some
ate.
shit.
He ate one top ramen a day. That's all he ate.
Grapefruit. Fucking.
Yeah, but he
there's
did
other
it with
diets.
a bunch of supplements.
So, I don't know. But like I said, he lost a bunch of weight when he seen us 2 years later.
Yeah, it's called starving.
Yeah, he started himself. It's called depression.
Yeah.
Ethiopians also
It's
do
called
that.
depression.
They do it all the time, bro. They're fucking fit.
But that's
seen
a,
them? Those
that
ribs are
dude.
amazing.
But he does get offended like shit
I
like
am the
that.
captain now.
He takes that shit way too
Isn't
seriously.
that like a Jewish thing though?
Yeah.
Like I would have been pissed off a little bit, and then I would have laughed my ass off.
How
like
do
a
you,
Jewish
how do you
thing,
be
right?
pissed?
What?
How can you
They
look
get
at your
offended
friends
really easy?
and see one of them is clearly
think
not
they
looking
do.
at you in the eye and laughing?
I'm sure my head was just like,
Yeah, Roger wanted to
I
sell
would
too,
have been
but
like,
he
look,
was playing it
I would
cool.
have been like, look, you fags.
Ricky's the one who fucking almost gave us away.
Exactly.
You know what?
Look,
The funny thing about that to me is we did the exact same prank on a rookie at EWF, and he did not.
Yeah, just ate it up.
He did not bitch like you guys say he did. And he caught us.
And you guys weren't even his friend.
Oh, you did that to him at EWF too?
No, he's
no,
saying a
some-
guy,
to-
a rookie.
Oh
He said
yeah,
they
that's
fucked him.
completely different.
Yeah, but he's saying they didn't even fucking. But dude, it shouldn't be different the other way around. That guy should have been pissed because he barely knows them. Fucking Jeff knows you guys.
yeah.
I know.
That's I don't know.
I fucking know.
I'm still amazed that you remember that.
Yeah, it was the funniest fucking
it
time.
was
though.
great.
I know.
It was such a classic joke. And I said I did it. I was the fucking mastermind.
it was me, Austin.
It was me the whole time.
Hey, Austin.
Yep.
It was me, Austin. But
Great.
it was fantastic. But like I said, I mean, it's like I said, you know, it's like I said, it's just the way it is. And sometimes you take a joke. Sometimes you know. Sometimes people take that shit seriously.
He can take a joke.
If you could take a dick, you could take a joke.
It's that easy.
Yeah,
Life.
we
Has he?
We pulled a prank
Probably.
on
Childs?
He was valedictorian.
the EWF booker one night in Vegas, and he sold it like a bitch. That we actually had to complain.
that. Bitch.
Yeah, no, because he kept complaining about he was rooming with us, and he left I had accidentally left the door ajar just while we went to go get some ice, and he got all mad about
That's some fucking. You gotta look out for that. I'm not like all bullshit
Yeah.
joking aside,
So-
you guys.
so
This is
check
what the
this.
shit they used to complain about Benoit.
that. Yeah, so then
He would like Benoit's like, no, I'm cool and I have a good sense of humor. But if you leave the door cracked, I'm gonna give you 30 chops in the morning. You're like, ooh, Benoit does not have a good sense of humor.
So then later on,
It turns out he doesn't.
Yeah, no.
He's not much of a family man either.
Yeah. Or a man of God.
Or a man of God.
Turns out we didn't get his joke.
So later on that night,
Hilarious.
later on that night, we left a bunch of Vaseline on the doorknob.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
And
After you were done jacking off with it, you just put it on the doorknob.
All right, I will tell you a quick story after Joe tells his because the Vaseline thing.
Wait, how old are you guys? Because this is like gross.
Joe was like 40 back then.
Dude, he's told the story 3 times. It was on this.
Masturbating on the thing?
It was on the Bucks effect, the DK, the one, the Booker,
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
the
That's
Booker thing, the Vaseline on the fucking doorknob.
Yeah, and he got all mad about that, and then we really had to just go like, "Hey, man, are you seriously complaining that you have to like, go to go to the sink and wash your hands and that's it? Like, really, dude?"
Hey, what a bitch.
And he
Maybe you should box him. Jake Alexander. You scared of him?
dude, that guy would kill me.
Well, you have to do is just put Vaseline on it.
Yeah, you just put Vaseline on his
Be
fingers.
afraid of it.
Go slide it off your face, bro.
You lick it right off your fucking fingers.
That guy's fucking huge.
Dude, I used to have this RA back at Yabcor, and his hands were like this, right? And he was from El Salvador. He talked like this. He'd be like, Mr. Spars. And I was dorm president. I was dorm president at the time, so my job was to take roll. Well, sometimes I knew guys weren't going to come in till like 1 or 2 in the morning from partying, so I would just put them down, right? He came to my room. He's like, boom, boom, boom. He's like, Mr. Spars, Mr. Spars. I was like, I got sick of this dude doing that. He'd be hitting me up. He's like, these guys are not here. We need to take roll again. Thing is, his hands are like this. He can't do shit without me going with him. So
It turns out he can't count on his fingers.
all the doors are round. So we put Vaseline on the doors, and I'm in cube 3, room 3. He can't open my door and use his keys because it's Vaseline on the floor and the doorknob. But you could hear shing, shing, shing. He's like sliding, and his hands like this. So he's trying to. You could hear him holding on for dear life with one hand. Yeah, with his strong hand, and the other one. The arthritis one. He's sliding around. You can hear him out there sliding.
Scary movie too.
Yeah,
Take my strong hand.
He could hear us, and they're crying a laughter so loud. He goes, "Fuck you! You hear me in there? Hey, fuck you guys! Fuck you!" He quit being an RA for that night. He became a civilian. He was like, "Fuck you guys! You guys know what you're doing to me? Fuck you! This is embarrassing."
I like how you thought that was an accident. He just had a stroke.
I knew his whole life. He was from El Salvador. He was a cool guy.
Boozing dude's making fun of the handicap since
know.
2017.
From 2024,
That
right?
was like
From 2021.
2022.
22, 23,
It is
24.
21.
I said 24, but whatever.
Yeah, because voting.
That's a Joe
Wipe that
Montaigne.
off.
I said Joe Montaigne.
But so you mentioned you had a beef or something. You had to apologize to Maddox. What was that about?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was we were having a pay-per-view viewing. It was I think it was WrestleMania. We were at our house or at our old apartment up on the north end, and we invited all you guys. I don't know if you guys were.
Was this Shawn Michaels' return?
I don't know.
The steel cage? Was it?
They,
like,
don't
they literally
remember.
remember pay-per-views by the match. Like,
Well,
if you could remember any match, that would help.
Honestly, I don't remember what the pay-per-view.
See how grown-ups are? That's how grown-ups should be.
All right,
They
well,
forgot.
We did like 2 in that area, so I'm going to say it's the return of Shawn Michaels.
Let's say it was the return of Shawn Michaels, and I invited all the wrestling guys to come over and watch it.
Yeah.
But my sister decided to charge all of you guys $5.
Smart, yeah, smart.
To pay for the pay-per-view.
Smart.
So all you guys were coming over, and then Abel was the last one to come in, and then my sister asked him, "Hey, do you have $5?" He said, "No, I don't have any money."
I don't have anything.
And then she said, "All right, you can't stay." And I'm just at the door, and I'm kind of like just looking at both of them, and I'm kind of like, "What the fuck? Like, what do I do in this situation?" And she's like, "Shut the door."
That's fucking
That's awesome.
hilarious.
So-
God bless her.
And so I'm just
She's
like,
got
I'm
the
just
gift of
looking
the
at him.
comedy gods.
I'm just looking at him. I'm just like slowly just shutting the door. I feel so fucking bad.
I do remember that day too. I remember that day because I had money, and I was like, "Here you go." She's like, "Oh, thanks, Chuck."
So I shut the door, but I have the knob turned so it doesn't like click, so there's no noise. I just feel so fucking bad. And I look at the window and he's walking up those steps.
Oh,
And then my mom was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Tell his ass to get back in here." And The reason I had to apologize is I don't remember if he came back.
He did.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, of course
Okay.
he did, dude. He had nowhere else to go.
I do remember that day.
Good
Yeah,
karma,
I do.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I just remember just shutting the door and just the look on his face just deflated.
That's so fucking
I had
funny.
the same look because I was like, I don't want to do this.
At the time, I thought it was a joke.
No, my sister was.
No, I remember
Yeah.
like seconds after she wasn't.
His sister was
Dude, that's the
cold-blooded.
fucking hilarious.
But looking back,
God bless her.
Looking back,
She was
that's
super nice. Down to
funnier
school.
than
I had classes with her and everything. She was
remember.
cool.
Sure.
God, and God,
She was,
Yeah, I
she
believe
was
you.
part of the three wise girls. It was her, Ida, and that one chick that slept with a bunch of people.
Three wise girls.
No, three wise girls. They were
Was
called.
it
Yeah.
one of the twins?
No,
No.
I have photos of them and stuff.
Jesse's making this shit.
No,
Yeah, he is.
I graduated with his sister.
I know, but you know.
I knew her since
Hey,
sophomore
look,
year.
I gotta say something.
I don't think freshman year. I did.
No, I don't know.
No, you guys are talking about the other sister. What was his name?
The
Sean?
three
Sean.
non-wise.
I'm talking about that one. Shane.
The four
Shane's sister.
non-wise
I mean,
ones.
sorry, dude, but I mean, she liked it. And we're cool. We
Okay,
still talk.
so if there's three wise, what were the name of the other ones who weren't wise?
No, who cares about stupid chicks? These stupid chicks are just people that
That's
are like to be on
so
top
the
of.
other ones didn't even get a nickname.
I just remember there
Like
was
a
always
cool
her
group.
and
fucked
Alex.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, and I remember who the third one was. She was a
They
Pisces
had the
chick.
same birthday, so they were.
But
Like,
she was
just
really
best
smart.
friends.
It's just she didn't really know English that much. But I mean, she's smart though.
Yeah, great. Thank you for that, everybody.
Yeah. What I want to say is Abel Maddox SoCal, if you're out there, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
If you want to get a hold of them, just
I'm-
talk to Rich.
I'm
Rich
sorry,
will
my
talk to
sister-
him.
Abel
He's a
still owes
bitch.
me an apology for shit he knows he mentioned on
Oh,
Facebook.
we should show him Flight of the Maddox.
Fucking.
You want to see Flight of the Maddox?
Yeah. Do you have like?
Let's watch it.
Because I saw because I watched a few episodes. I listened to them. I like when you guys talk about conspiracy theories too. Like,
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fascinated.
I know,
by
right?
this.
We're missing those, dude. We got to
Yeah.
bring that shit back.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Maddox. No.
Yeah, motherfucker.
M-A-D.
He doesn't know how to spell it.
I can't spell. No, dude, I can't.
Hopefully, the fans are seeing you spell.
There it
All
is.
right. Is this it right here? Okay, let's watch it together.
This
This is a classic thing, guys.
If you believe in anything,
is the opposite of flight.
So this is the wrestler he's referring to. His name is Mad Axe.
why does he keep reaching in front of it? Like he's just gonna fuck his hand up. That's sad. No, I know why. You want to stop? Yeah, there's no actual break. They're not supposed to.
They give you these special gloves, these heavy, thick gloves.
Yeah, to straighten yourself out.
No, to break.
It looked like he was just one-handing it. So I'm like, you can't break one hand. You go like this.
No.
Yeah, he didn't pay attention during class. Look at him. Like a
It
fucking
looks like
idiot.
he's trapped
Yeah, he's trying to roll
in the
himself.
middle.
He looks scared. Well, like
He
Joe
looks
said, what he did was he
frightened.
stopped himself and he fucked himself in the middle of the fucking thing. Like an idiot. If I could use one word, I would say frightened. Dude, you know he's losing his shit right now.
He's losing his
just looking
shit
straight
right
down,
now.
Like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
This is eventually gonna snap.
And look at these people just laughing at him.
Is that Jesse?
Yeah.
Oh
Whoever
my
fucking
god.
got
Jesse's
them.
taking a video of it too.
This is EWS Vince McMahon.
Whoever filmed them, like, that's the best. 'Cause
That's
his reaction
great.
is
Here we go.
They're like, yeah, did you suck at going, just stay still.
That almost happened to me too.
Like, you got stuck?
No, like, what? Hold on.
I love that nobody's helping
Come
him.
on, dude.
That dude's like, come on, bro.
Look at
start
this
looking.
dude.
Really fast.
Yeah.
And it was my first time, so like you don't know how hard to break.
Yeah.
And you're moving like.
Yeah, but that's when you're moving. He
Yes.
wasn't moving.
So he just couldn't go on. He was
Oh my
if you
goodness.
if you see the beginning of the video, he has his feet on.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get the.
Oh no!
Look at him,
I
look
paid
at him.
attention. Yeah, I paid attention to it.
Shove his ass up there.
So that happened to me too, where I was like this, but I got myself up.
Yeah, but at least you had the momentum, so you're slowing down. He just never got it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, me, it's because I'm so light. They always say that they're like,
Damn,
"You want
that's
to push?"
funny.
And I'm like, "For what?" And then they go, "You're gonna fly a watch," and I'm just over there spinning and shit.
So he's supposed to jump from there and keep going.
yeah,
but
it's just a jump, and then the
Yeah.
whole
Oh!
That's all you have to do is just stay straight. The more you spin, the slower you're gonna go.
He was like bicycling in the air.
Yeah,
it was
Jeez.
like Liu King, but ate all the goodies.
horrible.
Those counselors were not happy.
Look at that shit, dude. It's hilarious.
He
That's
did
so
his cardio
fucking
for the
funny.
day.
God bless him. Or
He
not.
was sober.
Hey, so you mentioned conspiracy theories. What are you into right now?
I don't really believe a lot of them. I think
Yeah, but
they're
what
all-
interests you?
I just like the arguments for and just the argument part of it. Just I like seeing looking at both sides.
Yeah, but not all of them.
But is
Some
there-
of them are
Like
just
you
straight up
talking about
stupid.
9/11. We're talking about chemtrails.
Chemtrails is the funniest fucking one.
It's contrails.
so
Yeah, just
fucking-
look it up.
Yeah, it's just condensation from the fucking planes and
Yeah.
shit like that. But people,
Oh,
Oh
Disagree.
shit!
people
Chemtrail
are
guy.
just spraying vinegar.
Oh.
in their
Disagree
fucking
because I
backyards and shit
disagree
like
because
that.
I know a guy who actually used to do that.
oh.
And as working for them, he straight up says we're not even allowed to fucking ask any questions. This actually comes so deep. This is deep. This is pervasive shit. This is because you got people like fucking what's his name who says that he's like all pro us, the big fat guy, and he's like
So
the casino's always giving him money because he's actually Indian. How do
Well,
you not
let's-
know he's a politician, Democrat out here?
let's dive into
Oh,
this.
that's just him. That has nothing to do with that.
Ramos.
This says
Yeah, yeah.
chemtrails
James Ramos.
explained
He's-
in 2 minutes.
Exactly is the chemtrails conspiracy.
Hey, it's
I'm
Prince.
Steve Vasquez for Uprocks, and you've probably noticed these white streaks in the sky. They're clouds of water vapor that form when warm exhaust of a plane's engine
those are
encounters
contrails.
cold temperatures in the upper atmosphere.
That's what I'm saying.
is
But some people
condensation.
think there's a lot more to the
Chemtrails
story.
is chemical.
Conspiracy theorists call these chemtrails and believe the government is spraying chemicals into the atmosphere in order to control the weather and population.
It's true.
A practice they call geoengineering.
Yes.
Many theorists cite the sudden
not a
appearance
theory.
and disappearance
HARP
of these
admits
trails
it.
as proof that something is
HARP is a
going
branch
on.
of the
Someone's
Air
on that, yeah.
Force.
Harp and what's it? The Doppler.
However,
Dopplers.
Yeah.
scientists
that's part of HARP,
overwhelmingly
but-
agree
DARPA
there's
and
no
IARPA.
substance to the theory, and
Alphabet
that these
company that
condensation
runs,
trails
Google.
appear and disappear based on the moisture content of the air.
Wrong. They
But then,
disappear
dude-
or appear based on the temperature
believers
of
say
the
that
air.
But you gotta think about it
Wrong
in like,
again, my
in like those
friend.
other countries that actually do like put chemicals in the
This
air. to
dude
make
looks
it
like
rain.
someone's got like they're gonna punch him in the stomach really fucking hard if he doesn't say this.
Well, yeah,
He's
dude,
like,
just read
"Am
it.
I done now?"
He's just an actor.
His
But-
family's behind the white
So much for
wall.
explaining it in
It's
2 minutes.
Yeah, but to me, the whole thing is
I'm
like,
gonna fucking sleep for fucking 5 hours before I wake
there's
up.
there's actual countries that we know that actually do what you're saying, where they put up shit in the sky to make it
I
rain.
also
But
know
dude,
that's
no
why
joke,
the Horn of
those
Africa
countries
died in
have
the
to
water
do
so
like
we can
2.5 weeks of that shit just to get it to rain one day. So like,
Yeah.
if chemtrails are as big as they say, like you would need a fuckload of fucking planes dropping a fuckload.
And I
of
do know for a fact that in Palm Springs, they did spray a bunch of pesticides in the air to get rid of the mosquitoes.
Yeah, and it was like a big, well-known
Yeah,
thing.
but
yeah.
how high was that plane when they
It was a helicopter, and it only went maybe.
Yeah, a few thousand feet, like maybe 1,000, 2,000 feet.
I mean, I don't even know about that.
I'm talking
I don't know
about planes
exactly.
going
I would
high
imagine that
enough
wouldn't be
into
too
the
high.
atmosphere.
Yeah, but
to
not
where
a
we're gonna
plane,
change
which is
these
like
things.
Maybe like,
thousands.
yeah, it wouldn't be very
Yeah,
high.
planes
at
are
all.
like
But
20,
if we're
30,000
talking
up.
a commercial airliner that
Yeah.
goes somewhere 30,000 feet up in the air,
Yeah, because you need it for this
How
conspiracy
much-
to work.
yeah.
It needs to be super high up for the density to spread. Because if
Right.
it's low, it's just gonna spread there. It's like, okay, think about it like when they spray pesticides. They fly low to make it land right there. If you really wanted it to affect this area, fucking fly low. Why would you fly up high? You're only gonna space it out. So
But your question proposes actually more questions because it's like, who the fuck did we all take a vote? I don't remember taking a vote on them asking what kind of pesticides we can spray into our atmosphere we're gonna breathe.
No,
And
they didn't.
they also didn't say which kind of chemicals are going to be in it. I didn't read the writ.
Most people
that
didn't
said
know
what's gonna
about
be
it,
in
and I told people about
dude,
it, and they looked it
pesticides
up.
are
It's
crazy.
real.
Yeah,
So,
pesticides are nuts, dude.
Exactly. So I mean, who's okay with it?
Well, look at Roundup. Roundup just became a big ass deal. All of a sudden.
Roundup be getting sued by so
You
many
can still
people.
fucking buy it in a store, dude.
You could.
That's
So-
just crazy.
But not,
That's
but not without,
chemtrails.
not without new disclaimers.
What's another cool one you got going? You
What
got any
about flat
presidential
Earth? Are you a
ones?
flat earther?
fuck
Dude.
no. What
But
the
but
fuck?
but do you
Earth
are
is
you not,
flat?
are you not like thrilled to hear when those people talk where they're like, here's why it's flat. And
They're
you're
just
just like, oh, I'll
they're
sit
so
down.
sure in their arguments.
Oh, I
They're
love
like,
it. I love
did
it.
one experiment and the Earth is flat. The water always finds its
Flat
level.
earthers remind me a lot of atheists who are so sure God doesn't exist.
Hey, whoa,
I'm
that's
like,
not me.
so
Yeah.
you're also on the side. You're just like someone who swears God does exist. You got your own dogma.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
hate
I
that shit.
can't
They're so
convince you.
sure.
Yeah. Can't we?
Simon Dan, if you guys look up Simon Dan, he has like he does like Flat Earth Fridays. He
Oh, shit,
posts, like,
Fridays.
Flat Earth stuff. I like watching his stuff. But people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're confirmation bias."
You ever fuck
just
with,
you
um,
already have an idea. Well, no, it's like you look at the evidence. It's like
You ever do any podcasts like tinfoil hat conspiracy?
no,
That dude's all
I
over.
just- yeah.
Every episode's on something
What
new.
do you think about Hollow Earth?
Godzilla vs Kong was terrible.
Yeah, but that's
it was
okay. It was tolerable.
No, it was terrible. Thank you.
Mecha
Someone else said
Godzilla.
it.
I'm into Godzilla. Godzilla's my shit.
Me
used to
too.
watch
I
Godzilla
grew,
when
I
was
grew
a kid.
up loving Godzilla.
Yep. Godzilla was so fucking.
Were
amazing
the
when
other
I was a
two
kid.
Godzillas and the other two Kongs good? Because I went into this movie without even watching those.
I like the Peter Jackson Kong. I know
Yeah.
they're not.
No,
in the
no,
same
I'm talking about the new
universe,
ones. I'm
but,
talking about
was a
Kong
good-
and
it
then
was a good
Kong
rendition
Skull
of
Island. or
Kong
whatever.
Skull Island.
Was that good?
That was okay. That was pretty good.
Like I said, I have HBO Max.
Yeah.
I'll watch them. Fuck it.
No, you know what made me laugh in
You fancy.
Kong versus Godzilla?
Not even. Dude.
Is when the big corporate bad guy is giving the evil speech while Mechagodzilla is like
He's
turning
powering
around.
up, yeah.
And it's like, do you not hear this?
Spoiler.
Hey guys, we got jalapeno chicken over here too. If anybody wants any. No. No.
No, I'm good.
No, we're good,
I'll
man.
go fuck myself.
Or ending. There you go. Ending. Okay, they're dead.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get paid enough to do this shit.
there.
He said, "Yeah, that one, first one." He said,
This is
"That's the
longer.
second one."
No, see, you already passed
Yeah,
it.
see, exactly why he said the other one.
Well, fuck me.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, you're not that attractive
Really?
as a.
You're losing your hair.
gay man. Yeah, still, and gay men still love me.
All right. Well, just listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, not the payoff I was looking for,
That's what he wanted.
but I
He
mean,
wanted that sound.
you know,
Make the noise. Make the noise. I live for the noise.
I apologize, Roger. We're not a good show.
We used to be
And,
better than this, bro.
we used to be way better than this. Sometimes when we do 2 interviews a day, it's like
It takes the piss right out of us.
it takes the piss right out of us, dude.
No.
Dude, come on, hey, why don't you just put it all over the poker table so everyone can eat it?
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, enough of you. But yeah, anything else you want to plug, dude?
No. OnlyFans maybe.
Oh yeah, your OnlyFans, dude.
Yeah, no air conditioners whatsoever.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, he sweats
Yep.
a lot,
I'm a heavy duty guy.
and
See him on camera just.
it's called natural lubrication,
I like
and
it.
he everyone likes it. That's why how much is your OnlyFans?
It's $4,500 a month.
Whoa,
We do have
Nice.
bundles though. That's very exclusive. You know,
that's the top tier. I'm talking for like the average Joe.
for the average Joe. I mean, I can bring it down to $30.
Yeah, okay, that's more reasonable.
You know?
Yeah, because the other one you got his telephone number and his address.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And his underwear. But anyways, yeah.
I don't want that.
Go to fucking youtube.com and check us out. That's our YouTube page. And then also check out the Prestige Film Festival. We're doing big things. And, absolutely, guys, it's going to be a blast. And we'd like to thank everybody. We'd like to thank the Gooch for being on the show. Thank you so much. And then,
Jeff Niligus.
and that's a different show. That was a different, yeah. We're going to do that as a different show.
Well, edit me out and put him in recharge instead.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes more sense.
I was planning on doing that, but
Now
but
she said it.
now she said it. So thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.
Wait, shout out to my real dad.